what you guys are currently looking at is more than likely 99.99% likely, right? The very last opportunity that you have to load your bags up on a project, specifically this project, MSI. Now, guys, before I begin, welcome back to the channel. We are back. This is Jazz Royce. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new for me, please and thank you. And more importantly, hit the like button for the algorithms and let me know what you think about MSI in the comments right below, okay? Here we are, guys. We are sitting at 4 million. It has been a very volatile month thus far in September, especially from late August, if we really look back at it. And the overall space has, it's been slightly disrupted, right? I think a lot of people have been overreacting. And honestly, we're still sitting very close to highs that a year and a half ago, we would have killed to be in the position that we're in right now in the overall scope of things, right? Now that we're here looking at MSI, we got some big news, man. We got some big things that you guys may have heard, and we're going to dive a bit more into it, okay? So this is the most important, and I'm so glad that this is pinned at the top because this caught my attention. This made me go, what? I stopped what I was doing immediately and said, what's going on here? It is done. MSI will become a multi-billion-dollar project, in my opinion. I think this is the statement right here. Will become a multi-billion-dollar project. Boom. And then we put the period right here. After our dev, Pablo Crow's recent conversation with the development team and the massive transaction he just did, the developer now has no doubts that MSI will change the entire space, okay? The entire space forever. Merry early Christmas. And notice this hashtag right here, 1000x, okay? 1000x from here at 4.1 million. Well, that would be about 4 billion, wouldn't that not be? Oh, well, what would that be? That would be in the multi-billions now, wouldn't it? Now, here we are sitting at a healthy 475K in liquidity. Notice that the liquidity is now 10%, more than 10% than the actual market cap itself. And with a DeFi volume of 83K on a slow day, because mind you, it is Sunday today. But when you look at the overall volume, 422K on a slow Sunday, where even ETH is struggling to stay within the 2300 range. Man, what a drop we've seen in the overall space, but not so much of a drop that we've seen in MSI. And the reason why I have the chart stretched out and minimized like this is so you can look at this point. This was the holy crap moment, right? Right down here, the 24th of August. This is when we were below the zero. In fact, more than a 2x below where we are right now. And from this moment here, everyone was getting tested to the core, myself included, being transparent with you guys. But you know what we didn't do? Because you're watching this right now, we didn't back down. We let our hands off the wheel and let ourselves get navigated in the vehicle real quick, because what other choice do we have? And another thing that was very interesting that was pointed out that I saw Pablo point out is that the amazement of how this chart is literally mimicking what happened with Shiba Inu. But of course, looking at how things are today, right now, we are in the year of the big bull run, the super cycle. Shiba Inu was in the beginning of the last bull run, and specifically the last bull run was in 21. Shiba Inu launched in late of 20. So it actually did have a couple months of delay before it got itself kicking. We are now in the bull market, whether people realize it or not. That is why it is very important to point out how MSI is definitely something to look at, because since the 24th of August until now, the 8th of September, we have been trending nowhere but upwards, okay? Even on today, we are sitting at a solid green candle and still going upwards, okay? Now, let me tell you something. I know how things are, right? The economy, it's rough right now. We're in rocky waters, unless you already made it last cycle. And trust me, I made just enough to get by last cycle, but here I am with you guys too. We trying to hustle, pinch what we can and make it work. And a matter of fact, even if I have to take a little bit out to help out with something, you better believe as soon as I make some more money, I get right back in. And And when I get back in a little more too. Right? So I actually got back in a little bit more today because I saw we were down into the 12s and I said, I got to take advantage of that real quick. And now here we are already. I go about my biz. I don't stay on the chart. I don't even look at the chart. Honestly, there's days where I don't even open the chart at all. I'll check the overall CMC, see how everything's looking, and that's kind of it. But here we are, and we are sitting in the 1369 range, going back into the 14s. This is big because now we're going to get into the news, right? This was just a tease. Now, if you watch Pablo's latest live stream, if not, I highly suggest you go onto his channel and please watch that right after you're done watching this video. Very important. In 30 days or less, he's going to release the promotional video of the upcoming MSI marketing platform for all tokens in any current blockchain or any upcoming future blockchains. By then, which is sometime this month, or technically in less than 30 days. So it could be anytime from this month up until the beginning of October. By then, this secret utility will be 75 to 80% completed and will provide real live footage. Okay. This secret utility will also be fully functional before Christmas. And then check this out. He gave us a little teaser. Pay attention to this, okay? The to-do list for future devs. For those that are new, with meme coins, there's a standard way of how things go when they launch it in order just to be taken serious, right? Just to have any type of real people buying and holding longer than 24 hours. And you're looking at it right here, okay? Dex Tools is Dex Screener, yes. CoinGecko and CMC, yes. Trending on TG, yes. But now the MSI platform, what are they targeting here that's going to be so massive that every other meme coin and project, or even not even meme coin, any future developer, because in fact, even altcoins as well have to go through the same process to be taken serious, regardless of what type of utility they're trying to build. So as we're looking at this, you got to ask yourself, well, what type of marketing platform are we looking to expect from Pablo? Especially if it's something that we've never seen before. And he goes in to emphasize that on his live stream as well. What could it be? Okay. If it becomes big enough to be in the same league as the requirements of a new project, such as a CG and CMC, the difference with MSI is that we're an actual token, right? An active token with an active community. So you couple that, we're reaching to the masses. We're reaching to the masses. At that point, I knew you're either locked in or you're getting left, okay? That's it. You got A or B. There is no C in this case. And that's where we're sitting at right now, guys. And as we're getting into the new week, let's see what awaits us. Let's see what awaits us. I feel as though the closer we get to October, the more and more bullish we're going to be seeing things get. Pay attention every single time the overall space has a dip, a significant dip, right? Well, it's the most, right? Significant in percentages. Pay attention to MSI. Look at how it handles itself. Look at how the community reacts. We're seeing BTC falling underneath 55K, ETH struggling to stay in 2,300. This occurred after the 24th of August. But if you noticed, we haven't been affected by it. Where is our downslope, right? That we've been seeing everywhere else. In fact, this is a perfect analogy. We're the only green right here. That's all you have to see with this project, guys. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Josh Wilson. Like I said, I'm going to catch each and every one of you guys at the top.